Okay, so I did the other signs, and now I'm doing air signs last. Excuse me. Sorry in advance for the audio. I know the audio is not the best. I'm using my headphones, which, yeah, I don't care. I haven't pulled anything yet, but I'm going to pull some cards. And if you haven't taken the time to check out the link tree in my bio, you should definitely check out the link tree in my bio. You don't have to, but I would appreciate it so much. We have the Lovers card coming out, which is literally Gemini energy, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. This is going to be for Sun, Moon, and Rising, not just Sun sign. So, with the Lovers card, this could be about romance. Excuse me, I'm not going to cut that out. I don't care. This could be about romance, or this could be about love in general. It could also just be about having to make a choice. And as I'm recording this, we are a couple days from 2025. I don't know when I'm going to post this, but we're entering a new year. And with the Lovers card, I feel like there are several choices that we have to make. Energetically, intuitively, I'm getting intuitively, and then we have the High Priestess coming out. There's an energy of like making new habits and, starting New Year's resolutions. And obviously, a lot of us are probably going to be thinking about that because it is almost New Year. But that is the energy that's coming through that didn't necessarily come through for the other signs. You also have the King of Cups. And there might be something about like journaling or like prioritizing your feelings. There could also be something about listening to your intuition. I feel like your intuition is really guiding you to a specific place, to a specific area, to a specific person, and you already know, the Moon card, literally. Your intuition is very strong at this time, by the way. If you didn't know, now you know. I'm sure you already knew, but there's your affirmation, confirmation. If there is a water sign energy or somebody who's generally very in their emotions, with the King of Cups here, this might be somebody you're thinking about. It could also be your energy, but I feel like that might be somebody else's energy. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Six of Wands. There's going to be a lot of things to celebrate, especially if you're doing the inner work, especially if you're like working towards certain goals and stuff. We have the Six of Wands and the Eight of Pentacles. The Eight of Pentacles is kind of similar to the Seven of Pentacles as to where we're working on our craft, we're working on ourselves, working on our inner world, etc., etc. And the Six of Wands is about victory and success. And if there's anything that you're worried about, I'm not really picking up on any anxiety or any worry, but if there's anything that you're worried about right now, it's going to sound really cheesy, but have faith that it will work out. Trust that it will work out. Say a prayer about it if you need to. We have the Nine of Wands and the Knight of Cups. Whenever I see the Knights in this deck, I always think of defense. And so some of you might be putting up your walls, setting up boundaries, and we have the Fool card in reverse. It's really necessary that you practice this, Hierophant, the Fool in reverse, and not be a fool, and not give away too much of your energy, too much of yourself to people who don't deserve it. And I'm using quotes because what does that mean? If you feel like you want to give your energy to somebody, if you want to give your time and attention to someone, do it, whatever. But reciprocity is a big theme for a lot of us as we move into 2025, making sure that we are in relationships that if we are nourishing the connection, the other party should also be nourishing the connections. And I feel like that's generally just kind of like common sense, but I don't believe in common sense because if it was, nobody would murder people, If common sense was a thing, people wouldn't do certain things because we would all have the common sense, but that's not a thing because we are all raised differently. We all have different beliefs and upbringings, etc., etc. Anyways, I almost wanted to say Aries. You might be talking to an Aries. That might be relevant. I don't know. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. I'm going to pull a couple more cards for advice, and then we're going to close this out. Okay? All right. So, we have the Judgment and the Seven of Swords. I feel like there's nothing else I can really say to you other than try not to self-sabotage. Try to keep your demons in check. The more you know, the better you're supposed to do. So, if you know more, you're supposed to do more or something. Have a good one. Bye.